I remember as a kid being asked like who your hero is, and I used to always say my dad. He's just like the most creative, smart. He always pushed me to be better.
He not only showed me what it meant to be a man and to be a godly man, but he also unintentionally, I guess, showed me what it meant to be a good dad.
One thing that I really admire about my granddad, he is like a father figure for me, is he would give us money if we remembered the 23rd Psalm. So every time we remembered it, we would run up to him and he would give us $20. I still kind of know it to this day.
I'm most honestly thankful for the love of music that my dad has. Growing up, he had a computer room with like a state-of-the-art sound system, and our house would be filled with the sounds of Led Zeppelin, Rush, Kansas, Toto, and I love music now because my dad loves music, so thanks, Dad, for the love of music.
My dad is incredibly hardworking and he's so emotionally intelligent. I think that's one of the greatest lessons he's probably taught me that I've realized as I've gotten older.
One of the things that I love about my husband is he's a great father and a great cook. He actually probably cooks better than I do, and the kids love his cooking. I can actually take a vacation and go anywhere and I don't have to worry about my family going hungry because he's a great cook.
I'm a new dad in the last 15 months. My little guy Chase is the best ever, and I'm so thankful that I get to celebrate Father's Day this year. I love coming home from work and he runs around the corner from the kitchen and he throws his hands up in the air and he's like, "Dad, Dad!" And then he doesn't run and give me a hug, he runs straight to his ball and brings it to me because he's ready to play.
Okay, my favorite memory with my dad is always going to like the daddy and daughter dances with him. So me and my sister would get all dressed up and we would go pick out matching dresses and get a tie that matched for my dad, and then he would take us out to like a really sweet dinner.
One of my best memories with me and my father is that when I was about 20 years old, we would walk every night and we would talk about the cassette tapes we had been listening to from sermons in a library from John MacArthur, and we would mail them back and forth every year.
I love being able to pour into my kids. I love to be able to do things for them, and my dad kind of taught me that. And so about 10 years ago he became an amateur luthier and he actually made this mandolin for me, and I love the fact that he does things for his kids even today just because he wants to.
One of my favorite memories with my dad is when we first moved to the beach. We would wake up early on Saturday mornings and we would go shell collecting, and then we would wash them, bring them home, put them on a windowsill, and they would collect dust, but they would remind me of our first summer there.
One time when I was in middle school, he took me and my younger brother and my dog to Beaufort. We took our boat down there. Within a few minutes, my dad looks over the side and said, "Wow, it's really shallow here." And about 3 seconds later, we got stuck on a sandbar and we had to start pushing the boat until we were off the sandbar. I would do it all over again. My dad made sure it was the best we can ever, even though we got stuck on the sandbar.
One of my favorite things to do with my dad is take our dog for walks. It's a really fun time for me because I can ask him anything. We can be vulnerable with each other.
Something he would do for us growing up is he went to school for art, and he would, for our birthdays, up until we were about 16 or 17, he would make big poster boards and decorate them and make them really cool and draw pictures, and it was always really fun to come down on our birthday and wonder what sign did Dad make us. And so I love my dad and he's awesome and I'm really thankful for him.